Hello! Today I will be demonstrating how to embroider a lazy daisy onto a tote bag. My interest in embroidery began around the pandemic. I had a lot of time on my hands, as many of us did, and I decided to learn how to embroider. First flowers I learned was the lazy daisy, and it is very simple, very easy, but looks pretty classic. To begin this process, you're going to choose some colors to determine what flower you want to make. Today, I will be making a classic daisy, so you'll need white embroidery thread and yellow embroidery thread. And then you're going to want to take your bag, and I already pre-created stems, so I will be doing this middle one right here. You're going to determine where you want to embroider. Then you take your embroidery hoop, the part with this metal clasp goes on the top, and then you push your bag through the hoop. Once your hoop is laid flat, you can sketch the length of your petals. I've been doing this long enough, I'm not going to, but it definitely helps when you're just beginning. And then you're going to want, if you have multiple petal colors, you're going to want to organize them in the pattern you'd like. Today we're just sticking with two, or one, and then the base. You're going to want to begin by threading your needle, taking your thread and sending it through the needle, and then I do a double loop, and then I just take the two free ends and I tie them together. From here we will be going from inside the bag, inside the loop, to the outside. We're going to take the string all the way through, and then we're going to, right next to that, create another loop and send it through. And then you're going to want, it might get a little tangled, you're going to want to keep this, and then you're going to, above it, about however long you want your stem to be, you're going to take that and you're going to put the needle through the middle. And just preference, if you want to pull it tight, some people prefer that, it's going to drag as you drag your needle. Don't pull it too tight at the end there to get that little petal shape, and then you're just gonna send it right back through the top and pull. Then you have your first petal, and then go ahead and make a circular shape around that for your other 5 or 6 petals. After these petals are created, also the more time you put into them, the better they'll look. You are going to take this back string and you're going to cut it, and then take these two ends right here and just create a basic double knot. Just tie and tie. After the petals are tied off, we will then take our yellow thread, or our inside thread, and we're gonna thread our needle and tie it and loop it and all the things we did before with the white thread. Then from here, once you have your petals, we are going to take our needle through the middle of the petals. We're gonna pull all the way through, and then from a side view, we are going to do a single loop around the needle this way, and then we're going to push it back through the bottom of the middle, creating like a little knot almost, and then just kind of pull that as tight as you can, and you see our little central base. You can do multiple knots if you want the middle to be bigger, but that's her so far. Once you finish that knot, you are gonna again take this and cut it, and then we are going to tie this off in 2 knots, 1 and 2, and then cut the excess if it bugs you in the back. And there you have it, a lazy daisy. And then go ahead and take off your embroidery hoop, and here is the first flower. If you wish to add stems, very easy. Take the needle through the back of the bag to the front, draw it along at the length of the stem you want, put it through the back, cut the string and tie it off. And then if you want to do bunches, go ahead and take your thread and your needle, don't put it through the bag, put it around the base, circle it a few times, and then just stick it through the bag and tie it off, and there you have your stems and your little stem holder. in conclusion, very simple, very easy design. This is not my best work, but it's took me 5 minutes to make. You can make many of these if you'd like, as many flowers as you'd want on a bag. To review, you're going to start by making your petals, and then you're going to make about 5, 6, I did about 7, probably too many in my opinion, but it worked. And then you're going to switch your string and take for the middle part and go ahead and tie a little knot and send her back through. And then if you wish to add stems, easy method, just take a green color, pull the thread through, make a line, tie it off. And now you know how to embroider a lacy daisy flower onto a tote bag, just in case you need a last minute Christmas gift.